Champion ship. Obviously, as usual, I'm joined here by Resite, and we're here for Russia.
Yes. Hopefully I don't crash out in the first lap this time.
Yeah, we're a bit closer to the walls as well this time, so it might make a bit more sense because this circuit is more street circuit thing. So yeah, after the last race, if you didn't happen to catch that, Tay crashed out in the first lap. I got 12th. Alright, next. And here we are for Russia. Tay, you're gonna ready up at some point. Ah, good. So yeah, Russian Grand Prix. Let's do this.
This might not go well.
No, that attitude it won't.
Oh, don't tell them that. Reverse psychology again.
Oh yeah, this isn't gonna go well. Oh, horrifically well.
Don't say that. Don't say that. You would have done.
Yeah, but we're just really bad on the straights though, aren't we?
Yeah, oh god, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Oh!
What? Oh, let's read it. Gah.
Although this time, Tay, don't do what you did in Australia. It looks like it's going to dry out in the end of qualifying.
Alright. What would be better, top speed or cornering?
Well, it's Russia, so I'd probably say top speed.
I'm gonna go for cornering.
Oh, interesting.
It's also wet, so I'm sorry, we're gonna be on max next for the we're gonna be on max next.
And it's only raining in qualifying and the race is gonna be dry, so
Yeah.
I always check the weather. It's the first thing I do when I get in the garage. When I get in the garage I always toggle weather, see what the weather's like for the weekend. Ah, there you go. So you're out on track. I'm gonna wait for a bit, just a little bit, not too long, but I'm gonna wait for a bit. See if we can score points this race and score points for the past two races in a row.
Well, what happened in China? No, I scored points in China.
No, I haven't.
Oh, right.
I haven't scored points for the last two races in a row. I scored a good amount. I've scored 8 points in Australia and then I haven't been able to score since. And we're dropping down the table because of it.
I never thought it was like that with one race. In fact, it was kind of just disaster for us.
No, because I went from 18th to 12th. I was a relatively good race.
Yes, but you still didn't get any points. And you went to 15th, not 12th.
12th. Technically I did get into 12th because I crossed the line in 12th. It's just the penalty demoted me to 15th afterwards.
You just admitted it,
What, that I crossed the line in 12th?
No, that you got in 15th.
Yeah, but I didn't cross the line in 15th, therefore I didn't finish 15th.
Let's just try to build one. Let's just try to build one so we pay attention. See a billboard destroyed coming into the that tiny little chicane after the massive back straight. You'll see the billboard. Alright, let's remix or max mix 3, 2, 1. Taking the normal line. Yeah, I'm taking normal actual dry land. I'm not paying attention. Oh, Lewis Hamilton, what are you doing? Stop.
He's using his qualifying hacks again.
No, he just comes off the road. Great. Just stop conserving again as we can get on that.
Oh, I've got Kvyat going slow. This is brilliant. Oh my god. Oh, just go, Kvyat. Come on, Bottas, off you go. Off you go. Palmer.
Julian Palmer said fast that time.
Yeah, he was first across the line. I'm going slow to get some space because I've got cars going really slowly right in front of me. Kvyat.
Right, here we go. Try again.
DRS enabled, that means slicks are the better tyre at the moment.
Yeah, that means it's drying up.
That means slicks will be fine in a couple lap, in not too long, so that's excellent. This lap's going to not be on the right tyre.
For the World Cup, they're using one of the stadiums that was for the Winter Olympics in Sochi.
Yes, this is actually built around the Winter Olympics park in Sochi.
Yeah, no, but for the World Cup, are they using the
I think they are. Yeah, they are, because it is the stadium that they're at when they play in Sochi is the Olympic Stadium.
Ah, okay.
So it is the actual Olympics Stadium from the Olympics. Of course, I'm nearly out of fuel. It's a qualifying lap. This is a slow lap time, I'm just telling you now.
I think I'm on light, maybe. I don't think it's gonna be anything special. It's probably gonna be on light though.
It just doesn't feel good. I don't feel like I'm going as fast as I could, or maybe should be going. But we'll see what position it puts me, probably dead last. And then I'll try and make it back to the pit lane, go onto some slicks and go and run it again. At the end. At the final corner. Oh no, that's not the slowest time.
I was minus 24.
You're going in a fourth?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in 10th. That's quite the qualifying drop off.
After that, I'm gonna go back.
Ah, no, I got 5 minutes. I need to get back to the pits, the end of this lap, and then just go again. Like straight away. I have to get in, get back out again, and hope I've got enough time. Or time of fanning around with anything else, which is annoying.
Yeah, you can see that the rain's starting to really come
It's stopped now, and it's pretty much stopped. All those, yeah, it has.
Yeah, it's not stopped.
It has. The only
yes,
rain you see. If you look on the car, there's no rain on the car,
yeah.
which means it's stopped raining. It's now perfect for slicks. Well, not perfect, but I think slicks will be quicker.
Better than intermediates.
Yeah, definitely better than intermediate. So it looks like we've almost got a repeat of Australia's qualifying. Only this time you got onto the slicks and not the intermediates. It's a very similar scenario when it starts with inters and dries off right at the end. And everyone sits in something. Do you know what? I think I'd have been better off just waiting instead of, instead of going out and doing the lap on inters. I'd probably just been better off waiting and then doing one lap at the end on slicks. It's just that if I get it wrong, at least I've got a time on the board. That was my thinking. Alright, we're in the pits. We need to get in, get out, get in, get out, get in, get out. And I might not actually have enough time, you know.
No, I think we'll be good.
It'll be close.
Must start blistering out that though.
Yeah, I know, that's what I mean. It's gonna be close.
Oh no, I think we might double stack.
Yeah. That might cost you, you know.
Oh, I swear to God.
Do you know what? I might.
Go in the pits.
I think this might genuinely have cost you. Because, yeah, everyone else is going out on ultras now. Oh, no.
You've got to be joking me.
You might not be able to get a time because we're double stacked.
No,
Come on.
because I'm in the way of your pit lane, so you might be stuck as well.
I don't know, it's only one way to find out. Why are you warming up the tyres? I'm going to change them instantly as soon as I get the option to. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hurry up now, hurry up now, hurry up now. Oh, the ultras are 10 seconds quicker. Go, go, go. Getting out now, but I think, do you know what? I think I might have just made this. Come on, if I go now. Yeah, I've got 2 minutes, that's enough time. I've got enough time to get round. I don't know if you will though.
How do I have the tyres? Set up!
Do you know what?
Come on! Well, that's steering wheel.
I reckon, I don't know if you'll have enough time.
Okay. Oh, insufficient time, no!
Oh, brutal. You've lost what could be a good position there because we double stacked coming into the pit lane. That's not very nice.
Just as I thought it was meant to be better than Australia.
You'll definitely be starting at the back then because the ultras are 10 seconds quicker than inters and probably improving by the second. So actually I think me being the last person to set a time might actually work to an advantage if the tyres, because the conditions, all they can do at this point is improve.
Oh my God. That's annoying. Let's pull our way up and back in the case.
I also realised something.
I'll probably get on a really aggressive strategy as well, just so I can push it really hard.
Next Friday is Monaco.
Oh God. 30 seconds left in the session. What's the bet we'll go through your tire?
Oh, it's quite high. It's quite a high chance we're going to right tire. I've got enough time. I've got 20 seconds to set a lap. I've got cross the line now, starting a flying lap with 16 seconds to go. So I've got enough time to do a lap. You want?
No, I'm going back right now. It's 10 seconds. Oh my God.
It's unfortunate.
One part of privilege.
Oh yeah.
Well.
What do you mean?
You're number one driver, so you should get like the instant.
Oh yeah, I got #1 driver privilege. Lance Stroll was on pole position. I saw that. Lance Stroll was provisionally on pole position, and I think I might have gone purple through sector 1.
Are we actually gonna let Lance Stroll go?
No, Verstappen's taking it now. So currently Verstappen's on pole position. No one else has set a faster time yet. Sergio Perez is on pole, but no, Daniel Ricciardo's on pole. The midfield runner's gone pole for a very short amount of time, and then one of the leaders comes through. You go then to end sector 2. Raikkonen's on pole. That has more realism than any of the others that were on pole at the moment. If I come through to take pole position, I will celebrate. I know for a fact I won. I don't think I'm quite quick enough yet. Conditions were, but it's not good enough. I've been demoted to the last place on the grid. I'm the last person to cross the line to end qualifying. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm in 4th.
20th position.
I'm in 4th.
Well, of course you are.
Oh my god. Look at that grid. Look at that grid. I'm in 4th. That's it's quite good, that. The whole team are rooting for you. No pressure then. Do you know what, that works as a strategy? I'll go with that. Oh my god, it feels...
Why is the team rooting for you? You're probably going to get in a higher version of points more easily. I have to go quick.
Exactly, that's why I've put a Sauber into P4. That's why they're all rooting for me, apparently. Yes, Brownie, I'm in 4th, and all I could see in front of me is 2 Mercedes and a Ferrari, and I'm in a Sauber.
I'm in 12th because I've had another Australia.
If I can get a good start in the race, I probably won't be able to challenge for a podium. Oh, I forgot to change my fuel. Oh no.
I'm in last position. This is... Yeah, this is going to be a drastic race.
Haven't scored points since Australia and I've qualified in 4th place. Told you, man, all I need is a bit of rain and it might work for me.
Rain kills me though.
Yeah, you don't do so well when it's a rain affected qualifying, but for some reason I've put a Sauber in 4th because of it. So yeah, Brownie, welcome to the stream. I don't know when you joined us, but yeah, I don't think Sauber have been this high up the grid for a long time.
When was the last time Sauber were even in the top 10?
In qualifying, it was like not long actually, because before they became terrible, they were actually a decent team in the midfield.
Yeah, because they had Sergio Perez at one point.
They had Perez and Kobayashi, and they did quite well. I think Kobayashi actually got the podium, which I believe.
I love how you made it so Noxio couldn't set equality.
It wasn't Singapore.
I didn't know what happened, right, Brownie? What happened was it started off in intermediates, and we went out a bit late. I went out a bit later. No, Brownie Tay did 2 laps. So what had happened was, when I came in to change my tyres, Tay was right behind me, so we ended up double stacking, so it took longer for Tay to get in the pit lane, which meant I could get back out on ultra softs, which were 10 seconds quicker apparently, was the delta, and Tay didn't have enough time to set a flying lap. That's basically what happened.
I've been #1 driver privileged.
Yep. It was a bit...
Perez got 3 podiums, 2 seconds, 1/3. Kobayashi got 1 podium, 1/3. Unlucky they take.
Yeah. So yeah, Sauber have done a while. And am I right in thinking the last time that Sauber did get the podium was that Kobayashi's 3rd, or did they... Yeah, because he didn't stay on longer than that, did he? That was like either his last season or second to last season. Anyway, none of that matters, because here we are for the start of the race.
Alright, then these come to notice.
That was a shockingly bad start. I've been side saw no. Oh,
What's going on?
I've made contact with someone was pushing me around.
Illegal overtakes?
Someone was pushing.
5 seconds, stop go!
I got destroyed by Perez and Ricciardo and Smadden. Safety car, safety car!
Yes! Yes! Perfect.
What the hell is happening in this race?
That's perfect for me, because I've got a 5 second stop go and a front wing damage.
Oh, take it this lap, take it this lap. I'm fuel saving the hell out of this. Yes, pit for wets, that's the optimal strategy. What the hell is going on today?
What happened?
I don't know, I've qualified a Sauber in 4th and now we've had a safety car.
What even happened to you? What?
Well, no, I had a bad start, and I think I had, was it Perez and Ricardo on both sides of me and squeezed me in, so I almost got taken out and put into the wall by one of the Red Bulls and one of the Force Injuries. And I think that might have... And so as I braked, slammed all on to try and control the car again, it then ultimately slowed everyone else down, and I think there was just collisions everywhere which caused a lot of debris.
Yeah,
which
that was absolute chaos at the back.
Yeah, that's what would have caused the safety car. There'd have been debris all over the track from everyone driving into the back of each other, all suddenly slowed down.
There was, because I think I drove back, I think I drove back to Alonso.
I look back and everyone's just stopped, so that'll have caused the safety car.
Does does the amount of front damage affect Tantic to get it out?
I'm not 100% sure on that actually. No, because it's still, they take the entire front wing off, don't they?
Yeah. That's neutral. What? Oh, you can't be joking me.
What? Have you sped in the pit line?
No, I went down to neutral and apparently I was speeding in pit lane.
Ah.
Oh.
It's not going to be a good race for you, is it? This is not going well for you.
Why is it serving penalty? No. No.
Oh, is it not?
Hamilton to IndyCar next year, most
It's not serving
Who's
penalty.
gonna replace them, do you think?
Actually, I don't think Alonso is going to IndyCar because I saw an article about that. There are many things that are actually preventing Alonso to do an IndyCar next season. Now, I know McLaren are creating an IndyCar team, but they'll have to. I think they're taking one of the teams that are already in it, either Andretti or this other one, and that would mean that they'd have to have a Honda engine.
Oh.
And because of how Alonso's like publicly annoyed at Honda engines over the past couple of years, also Honda would have to dish out a lot more money so that they can get drivers and the team sorted. And especially after how Alonso's slated Honda, I don't think they're likely to spend lots of money on getting Alonso as a driver.
Yeah.
And another thing is, also with his commitments to the WEC, which ends, with it being the super season, it ends at Le Mans, which is about Le Mans next year. That's the end of the season, and because of all those commitments...
How long is the safety car? How long is the safety car going to stay out for?
3 laps.
Okay, I have one more lap to wear off all these penalties and get back to the grid. Please wear them off next time.
I don't know.
Honestly begging this game. Wait, there's no option to do it there. I need to come on this lap.
Just safety car comes out straight away, put it into lean, and then as soon as it goes green again, just rich mix all the way down the straight into Ricardo. So yeah, everyone is massively out of order now because it's 4th is Perez, 5th is Kvyat, and 6th is Ricardo.
Kvyat?
Kvyat is up into 5th.
Oh my god.
Especially after qualifying, the order has gone all over the place. Up teammates in the pits again.
What? It's not serving the penalty!
Maybe you could do under safety car. I don't know.
Well, I swear that is.
Never had a stop-go penalty before in this game. I don't know how you go about doing them. I don't intend to have a stop-go penalty either.
I don't want to go super soft. Oh. Oh, it's so bad.
You're wasting all your tyres, aren't you?
Oh.
I'm not sure how you do your stop-go penalty.
I want to wait until the safety car goes in this lap and hopefully it wears it off then. Maybe I'm not fans of it.
How many tyres have you used at this point? Because you only have a certain amount. You'll be using all your tyres up.
I think I'm on 3 sets, and now I can't say I don't want to change tyres. That's the annoying thing.
Well, not because it's been rules, and you have to pit in to change tyres. We'll see at the end of this sector whether the safety car's coming in or not. As for Hamilton going to IndyCar, I've honestly heard nothing about that.
That really is.
Oh, safety car in,
Yes,
safety car's
it's
coming in.
stuff.
What happened for there to be a safety car?
Simple, Will. There was contact involving a lot of people. Just
Yeah.
rewatch the stream, you'll see it's difficult to explain what happened. What on
And now
earth
I've
is...
got, like, and now I've
what
got
is
10
going
seconds
on?
to go.
It goes Raikkonen, Bottas, Hamilton, Perez, Kvyat, Ricciardo, me, Ocon, Sainz, Hulkenberg. That's the top 10.
That sounds kind of odd.
So there is no Vettel and no Verstappen inside the top 10.
Vettel's in 14th.
What about Verstappen? Vettel's the championship leader.
15th.
Oh, we're going green, we're going green. I've missed the restart. I've got Ocon on my inside. Oh no.
I've got no other. I've
There's
got
yellow
no other
flags
options to
again.
try. I've got
Alright,
no
I had a
options to try
horrible restart.
again. Yeah, there we go. It's got sub penalty. Thank
Ah,
God.
so you can't, I'm assuming you can't do it on the safety car then.
No.
That would be why. Right, so I got a horrible, I missed the restart then. Ricciardo's going for it and Kvyat into turn 2.
Changing tyre again. Yeah, 10-second penalty. This is going to take a while. Wait, I've only got one penalty. No, I swear I had.
Oh, I've gone very wide.
I swear I had more penalties. Yeah, it's flashing with the white lights. I've got one more penalty to do.
Oh, I'm going down the inside of Daniel.
I'm gonna do it
Oh,
later on in
yes,
the
that's
race,
6.
because I can't afford to do no pit stop or stop go for now. Next mode 3, I have to push. Wait, is there a limit on how long you can hold your stop goes?
What do you mean?
Like, how long can you keep your stop goes until you go to the pits?
I think it's 3 laps. You have to pit in within 3 laps of receiving it. It's like a drive-through in that sense. And if you don't pit in, if you don't go in within those 3 laps of receiving it, you get disqualified.
See, the thing is, I just did the penalty, but do I go in again? I saw I got 2 penalties. I just don't know if it just did them both.
I'm sticking to my strategy.
Wait. Is the light on the wheel still flashing? No. The light on the wheel isn't flashing, so that means I don't have a penalty, right?
I'm not 100%. I think, yeah. I believe that's the case. If you think you've got a stop go, it will tell you because it comes up on it in the final sector saying you have to serve it.
Yeah.
There's 3 cars in the pit lane. They have one. Oh yeah, because one of them's Kvyat. Either that or Ocon overtook Kvyat and I didn't see it. Because Kvyat was behind me, now all of a sudden Ocon's behind me. We'll see if Ricciardo can finish a race.
If I get in the points, you owe me if I get in the points, you owe me 10 quid.
Okay then.
10 quid through PayPal says I can finish this race in the points.
Yeah, sure.
You're only doing that because I can't do it.
No, I wasn't actually going to give you anyway. Even if you did get in the points. So yeah, go ahead. You could try and get in the points. I mean, preferably I'd hope you could, but from that far back, it'd be a bit of a task. Especially in a Sauber. You should be embracing the Sauber personality at this point. That's how far behind you are.
Yeah. Who's the car behind?
Hang on a minute. Do you know what? I'm actually keeping the gap to Ocon, who's behind me. I'm keeping sixth place.
I think I'm gaining. I guess I'm gaining.
I mean, the gaps behind and in front are starting to both get bigger, so I'm slowly working myself toward no man's land where I'm just stuck in one place and no hope of gaining on anyone. I'm just like all on my own. But I'm in the points, so I'll happily be all on my own.
I'm all on my own, but I'm not in the points. I'm in P17. I'm in the bottom 3-4. Like, what's going on? Oh, I know what's going on. I signed for Sauber.
I'm just about to see you signed for Sauber. No one forced you to. We both equally came to the decision that we were doing this in Sauber. Do you know what? I've just realised something. Australia is the one race where we've both had a fairly decent race. Because in China, I didn't have one. And then in Bahrain, I think for you, the less...
I P5, but I got penalties.
Yeah, I know, but you still did better than me in China. And then in Bahrain, obviously I think the less said about that race, the better for you. And obviously here in Russia, you've been given like 50 penalties and I'm signed 6th. Ooh, yeah, that's fine.
I take a gamble to say I'm gaining, I just don't know.
Keep watching the gaps every sector, that's what I do. If you're not sure if you're gaining, or just watch the gaps. Like just...
Driver in front.
Oh, you could do that. It's going up. That's going up.
Right, 24.850, I'll check it next lap.
What I do is watch the sectors every time. Remember what the gap is, and then when you go across the sector, you'll know if it's gone up or down.
Yeah, I just looked at the gap on the screen and then.
In all fairness, I think that's slightly more reliable than Jeff, at times. And
yeah,
it's much easier to see because Jeff will always tell you. I think I'm definitely losing time to Ricardo. I think I'm losing time to Walk-On. Yeah, I lost half a second in that sector. On fairness. The level of focus right now is real. Pit stop information.
Okay, you only have to stop once now. One stop left.
There we go, I'm starting to gain again.
Window opens in 3 laps.
Actually, reverse psychology. No, I'm not. I'm losing time so much.
Also, the eagle-eyed viewers, if anyone is still watching the stream, will have noticed that I've changed my helmet from the last race. Again, but this time I'm sticking with this helmet. Until I get to the British Grand Prix, my career mode.
Let me guess, red, white and blue, because looking.
Yeah, red, white and blue because Britain, and that's my special edition helmet for the British Grand Prix. But then I'll change it back to the helmet I've got now. Hang on a minute, I've just been moved up into 5th. What's going on? Has someone dropped back?
Tell Kay you think you see some rain
Don't see anything.
dead in his head.
You keep focusing, I'll check them out. Nothing on... There's only 4 cars ahead of you. I don't know if someone...
Yeah, no. Exactly, that's what I mean. I've just jumped into 5th.
Did someone spin?
I don't know, I didn't see anyone. So everyone's still in the race, so... I don't know where... I don't know if I've just moved up into 5th.
How is everyone still in the race after that chaos turn 1?
Because all they took was from wing damage, I'm assuming, which they all pitted in and then replaced. And got like 50 penalties. I don't know. How odd. I've only got 4 cars in front of me. Don't even know which ones they are.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the super softs.
God, that's 16 cars in front of me. Oh, that's made the stream incredibly downhill and just sad on them from 17. With no hope of recovering.
I'm in 5th, which is as high a position as I've been in this co-op career.
the
Harris comes on
Chinese.
and knocks you front lane.
Yep, I always feel like that, Brownie.
Well, what's Brady said?
It says, anyone else feel like getting a Chinese? Like-
I feel like I'm on pizzas.
Yeah, like all the time, Brownie, all the time.
For what? I'm just throwing the car around at this point. I can't afford wasting more time.
How much fuel do I have
Actually,
left?
I can't.
Oh, I've got one.
I've been in Rich Mix for the last 10 laps. Or 9 laps. Basically, however long the race has been, I've been in Rich Mix for that long.
9 laps. The top two are closing in on each other, and so are third and fourth. And I think third might be a Force India, you know. Of which case it'd be Perez, because Ocon's behind. Yeah, because Perez was up the order, wasn't it, at the restart?
Oh yeah!
So unless Perez is the one that's dropped
F1
back,
Racing, I'm genuinely gonna go get a Chinese.
well, don't tell me what you get then, because you'll just make me unhappy. When I'm unhappy, it's not as good.
Chop Suey, wake up, wake up, wake up. Oh wait, you don't know that song.
No, not necessarily. I'm gonna put it in a rich for a bit.
Really good. Listen to Systems of a Down, really good.
Extracting the most out of this car.
Right, but just pace.
Just 2 more retirements up in front, and I'll be on the podium. And we can rely on Ricardo retiring. He's done it for the past 2 races.
10 more laps anyway, over the pit. No, another pit.
Another one. I need to check how many pit stops you've done at the end of this race.
Medium to the car behind is 1.8 seconds.
Oh, Con is gaining.
I've just realised Verstappen's on ultra sub tyres, so it's probably going to need to increase the tyre wear by now.
The tyre weight is really low though around Russia, isn't it?
Still low. The difference between super soft and ultra soft is definitely there.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying because mine is on my highest is on 35%,
Yeah.
which is quite low to be fair, considering 11 laps in. On other races, it'd be a bit higher than that. Plus, we had that safety car as well, and these are the times I've stayed on for the entirety of the race. Plus, my qualifying lap at the end of the session.
The gap to teammate is nearly 40 seconds. Oh my god, I thought I caught the wall there. Oh my god, my heart's pounding there. Holy crap, I thought the race was just going to get so much worse. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ocon's dropped back over the course of this lap.
Teammate status.
Better than you.
I hear the words ultimate strategy and retreat.
Ocon's staying out. Everyone else has come into the pits.
Wait, are they? Oh, Verstappen could be in.
Everyone in the lead. Where Ocon's leading the race.
No, it's not going to stay like that.
No, it won't. But he is. I need a good outlap here.
You cleared, so I can actually catch up here.
Oh, there's Verstappen, he's into 10th.
Wait, did he not pit?
No, he's just gone past me now down the main straight. That was yet another slow stop from Sauber, so I need to get my act together now, get these tyres into conditions and go for it.
I'm ahead of one person. Who else? Grosjean, maybe?
I need to hope to God that Ocon doesn't overcut me, because I don't think I'll have the pace to keep with him enough. I don't think I've got the pace to keep with Ocon enough in the race to overtake him again, so I've got to hope to God that he doesn't overcut me.
Yeah.
Which I'm assuming are pitting this lap, I just don't know which one on the map he is. So I don't know when he's in. Just have to wing it and hope for the best. I've also got Verstappen in front of me, so that'll be interesting.
Damn it. Wide.
Someone's in. Someone's in the pits. I think actually that might be Ocon in the pits now.
Wherever Verstappen is, I want it.
Verstappen's in 10th and he's right in front of me. I'll tell you if he pits in. He is on ultra softs and I've gained right up to the back of him. Yeah, Verstappen's in. Verstappen's in.
Alright. Thank you.
Where's Ocon? There's signs. Is that Ocon also coming out the pits now? Yes, it is.
It's Ocon!
It is. Yep, I'm into 8th. Although I believe I'll be higher than that because some people still haven't pitted in, and I think I might have a bigger gap to Ocon than I did. Yeah, I have. I've got a bigger gap to Ocon than I did when I pitted in. That bodes well. I'm assuming I'll still be in 5th place when everyone pits in. Then it was just Ocon I was scared of because he's my closest competition at the moment.
The stuff behind me, that's going to change soon. I'm changing on, I'm going to pit on that 13.
I know our fuel is good, I'm managing it. You talk to me, Jeff, at the moment. I'm fine on fuel. I'm saving it for when I need it, and at the moment I don't necessarily need it. I've made my one and only stop. Ricardo's battling with someone just up in front. I love the way the gap behind me is like identical to the gap in front. Or at least it was, I don't know if it still is. But I'm gaining on...
Alonso has just passed Verstappen.
I think I'm gaining on Ricardo, you know.
Go for it.
Because he's battling, he's stuck behind a horse. Ricardo's stuck behind a horse.
That'll be nice.
Oh, I'm a second, I've just gained a second in that final sector. And about half a second on Ocon. This is good. Pace is good. Car is good. Yeah, Ricardo's overtaken Magnussen. He moves him into 6th. Magnussen drops to 7th. Championship standings. I should probably ask that when I'm in my actual position because still everyone's pitted because Magnussen's on supers. So surely he'll have to pit again. You know, when I get F1 2018 I might like live stream my first couple of races on it.
That'd be cool. Like, you'll probably have a lot of subscribers by that point, so.
By the time it comes out. I should have hopefully gained some more subscribers. Oh, I've gained royally up to Magnussen now. I think it's just over a second. I don't know if he's pitting in this lap. I more so hope he does.
I haven't urged to pit anyone because this time it's
Nope, Magnuson's staying out for another lap. Magnuson out for another lap. I believe Magnuson's got the entire race on these tyres. Within a second, can we keep within a second of it? DRS? Yeah, we do, we've got DRS. Although I'm not that close to him. I don't want to get held up by Magnuson too much. I need to get past him.
Box this lap.
Yeah, if anyone's watching this stream now, or if anyone's watching it back on the video and have somehow made it to this point, the next races from next week onwards will be brought an hour forward, so the stream will start at 5 o'clock as opposed to 6 o'clock. And yeah, I probably should have, but it didn't come into my mind until just now. Feels like something I should probably mention. Because I highly doubt anyone's watching the video back and has made it to this point in the race. Magnuson is still not in, but I'm a lot closer to him this lap. Come on, I need to stay with him coming onto the DRS straight.
I'm gonna go down to last. That's the inevitable.
I moved up another position because Raikkonen's in the pits.
That's the
Too far
inevitable.
back.
I'm going to
Yeah,
last.
I'm too far back to go for the move there. I need to be a lot closer than that if I want to get the move done into turn 2.
Oh no, I had a stop to a penalty this whole time.
Oh, did you? Well, so I guess you don't have a timer on it then.
I'm
Oh.
screaming internally.
You were screaming externally for a second then. Oh, Raikkonen. Oh, wait, Raikkonen. Raikkonen! Why has Raikkonen suddenly got into the
I'm
equation?
going to last. I am going to last.
I need to overtake Magnussen. And I need to do it now.
I'm overtaking Stroll, I don't care. I'm going for him.
I need to get ahead of Magnussen because now I've got Raikkonen behind me and he's not going to pass
He's
me
on top
well
ties with
easily.
me, I don't care.
Come on, I need
I'm
to
pushing
gain.
him last.
I need to gain Magnussen. I need to gain on Magnussen. I'm gaining on Magnussen. Down the inside now. I'm still too far back. I'm still
I am not
way
finishing
too
this
far
race
back.
last.
Coming into the DRS
not.
zones.
I am not finishing this
Down the
race last.
inside.
I refuse.
And there we go. I've finally overtaken Magnussen, and I think he tried to take me out then. That wouldn't surprise me if he did.
Although I don't want to finish last.
Is that last on track or last of
Last
20?
Last
Massa's
20.
Massa's in, so that puts me into
Sorry,
5th.
last of 20. Last
So
of 20.
if someone retires, you're not technically last.
If no one's retired. If no one else retires, I'm going to be last.
Yeah, I know,
And
but
Stroll's gaining because he's on softer tyres.
why? What tyres you on?
On the 6 softs, he's the much softs.
Alright. Teammate status.
They're on fresh super softs. The time last lap was 8:49.3.
I've got Raikkonen right behind me. Now, do I fight Raikkonen aggressively or not? Because he's much quicker than me with his car, but I don't want to slow myself down to the point when Ocon's close enough to get past me, because I reckon I can fight Ocon.
Don't let him breathe.
I'm not going to let Raikkonen through, but I won't put up much of a fight to Raikkonen because the gap to Ocon isn't that big anymore. And I don't want Ocon to catch up because I can probably fight Ocon a lot more successfully than fighting
I'm
Raikkonen.
gonna be in last. I'm gonna be in last. Unbelievable.
Our gap to first place is 20.7 seconds.
Here comes Raikkonen, he's got DRS, he's going to the outside for some reason. Giving him
I
this.
don't care. I am having a better race than
And there we go, it's Spain next, so I'll hold you on to that. And there goes Raikkonen up into fifth.
I don't even care that I don't like Spain. I'm just going to smash it through.
I'm still going to try for Spain because, you know, I
And
want
there's insult
points.
to injury.
Have you
Oh
crashed?
my god!
Oh,
3 seconds
That
time
sounds like a penalty. this really isn't a good race for you, is it? At all. I need to keep it. Oh.
Stroll might see these tyres through the end because that's a run for me, but he's got to have had that. 3 seconds, what a joke.
Championship standings. That's not what I said, Jeff.
Oh, yeah.
Championship standings.
As things stand,
Championship standings. Wait, is it 12?
Can you ask him to repeat it?
Can I turn on subtitles from
The pause menu, yeah.
which one is it? On-screen display?
I think so. I'm not sure.
No time, start lights. There.
No, it's not an on-screen display. It's in options, I think. I can't remember. I
Pause
don't know.
menu.
I don't know what it is off by heart.
Camera options? No, it's not camera options. It's audio settings.
Audio settings.
No, it's not. Race settings?
No,
On-screen display. Is it in here?
I think you can't. I don't think you can do it in the middle of a race. You have to do it after.
I think there's 12. I've put it for 12.
I got 9th when I asked.
Try again. Hang on a sec. Championship standings. Yeah, I think it's 12. I hope it says 12.
I said it the first time I said championship standings, and he thought I said shut up, Jeff.
You know those little graphics back in Business 1.13 where you guys like push the camera away if you had a bad race?
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
You want to push the camera away?
Yeah. I just don't. Oh, damn it. Please don't let that be a bad omen for tomorrow and week.
Yeah, that's a good point. I've done well. I'm doing well in this race. Let's hope I can do well in tomorrow's race as well. I need a good result in the IGTL now. I've had too many bad races. I haven't like had
No,
a fully.
I deserve a good result after this shocker. I don't even care. It's like I don't even care if it's unrelated. I want a good result after this, and I want to.
It's not entirely unrelated. It's the same YouTube channel. No, but ever since the start, I've just never been able to get a good race. I deserve a good race. Got one coming.
See, I'm lapping purple. I'm lapping purple for sector 3, but that's the only place I'm going quicker than Stroll.
I'm up inconsistent across the entire lap. Last lap time.
okay, that last lap was at 1:42.3.
It's a shame I can't see my laps over a period of time. I can't tell if I'm lapping, because I think I am actually lapping quite consistently around the same time each time.
Fastest lap overall. Fastest lap overall. Oh my god. 1 minute 40.
Minute 40. Driver behind. Driver behind.
Okay, the gap behind is 2.7 seconds. They're on fresh super softs. The time last lap was
142.
42.5.
Now that's interesting. I'm lapping quicker than Esteban Ocon. My last lap was a 142.1. His last was a 142.5. I'm genuinely setting quicker lap times than Ocon consistently.
That's good.
I know that's good.
Next one.
I'm gonna try to keep going on that.
Glad you're having a good time. Same can't be said for everyone though.
Nope. So put me on 16 points in the championship if I finish here. I'll be the first of the two of us to break over the 10 to get into double digits in points.
No, don't go. Oh. You should think I'm gaining on Van Dorn, but given the amount of time I have, it's not really enough. I can keep going where I am. Besides, even then, I've got to gain a 3-second gap if I won't have any chance. So. Don't like Russia. Don't like Russia.
Oh, yellow flag, someone's out.
Wait, what?
Someone's gone.
Finally! He doesn't disqualify him this.
Well, there's no one in front of me, so I don't really care.
Is Ricardo ahead of you?
Not directly ahead of me, but he is ahead of me.
Okay, cool.
Because Raikkonen's in 5th, I think.
It's Vettel!
Whoa! Isn't he the championship leader?
Yeah!
Not anymore. I think Hamilton's winning.
Oh god. Vettel, come back. Gets back up.
So the championship leader, I believe, is out of the race. That's interesting for the championship. Love the way we're having an interesting championship battle at the front, which we're not involved in whatsoever. It's gonna go down to the, it's gonna go down to the last race, and we're gonna hold up one of the drivers by being blue flagged, and it's gonna cost them the championship. I'm calling it now.
Oh yeah.
Last race, and we're gonna get directly involved by being blue flagged by one of the championship contenders, and it's gonna cost them the championship.
Okay, I see two cars ahead of me, but I don't know if I can get them. I might be able to if I don't have enough fuel spawn. No.
I see multiple cars ahead of me, but I'm not gaining on them. Oh, Walkon's gaining on me though.
6 seconds in gaining. Come on.
Driver behind.
I might, with a miracle, I might just be able to do this. Oh no! No!
Oh, he was 2 attempts quicker than me on that lap. That's good, you can just put it in rich to the end. Because you can go a lap under fuel target. If you go a lap down.
Fine.
That might help to you gaining on someone.
I'll go like on the last 2 laps maybe, last 1 lap.
Yeah. I've still got over a lap of fuel left anyway, so I could go on rich for a bit, which I might
I'm gaining
need
a
to
second
do.
on Alonso. I'm gaining a second on Alonso. This could work. I swear to God, please. I don't want to be last of places.
There's yellow flags, there's yellow flags! It's Ocon!
Wait, is Ocon out?
Ocon's out!
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello? Oh, see, good miner. Welcome back to the stream.
Ah, Mr. Miner.
Good, glad you could make it. As you've seen, I'm having a brilliant race.
I'm having an awful race.
Especially in comparison to Bahrain, where I'm this moment, I'm actually in the points.
I'm actually having a I've just thought that I'm having a comparable race to Bahrain.
Yeah. It's just in this one, the torture is longer lasting.
Yeah.
Well, that means I've got a huge gap to Massa. Mate, I've got 6th here if I don't muck it up. Because obviously the gap to...
Get ahead of Alonso.
I'm gonna say
I've got that 5-second penalty.
Oh,
3
yeah.
seconds to contend with.
I'm gonna say because all of a sudden now I've got a 12-second gap to 7th place because Ocon's out.
Yeah, there he is. Wait, where are you now?
I'm still in 6th. I was just... Ocon was behind me by 2 seconds and gaining. And that's when his engine blew up.
Oh. I'm gonna have to slow down for blue flags, otherwise I'm gonna get penalised again and I'm gonna lose time there. Mind you, so is Alonso, so that might be... better? I'm not sure. Depends how it'll actually run in practice. There he is. See him. And another chance of not being last. Oh god, I thought I just got a puncture there.
Speaking of punctures, my tyre is fine.
Oh, there he is, there's Hamilton.
It's time you just embrace the sound of personality.
No, because I've done well in the race up to 12 months. I've done well in this race. I don't want to break the streak here. As long as I can get out of last position on the cars remaining, I'll be happy.
That's an achievement at that point. It's a bit like Sabre career mode then, how low they put your expectations.
Yeah, there's the blue
Just
flag.
don't finish last and we'll be happy. Oh no!
No! Bravo! What happened?
Oh no!
Did you put it in that wall that sticks out?
Oh, that's disastrous.
Did you put it in that wall that sticks out?
Yep, I'll put it in a wall.
Yeah. Not a wall, is it?
Oh my god.
Well, I'll have to wait for the service.
Oh my, no. It was so close to the end as well. I had 3 laps to, I had 3 laps to go, and I got 6th.
It's okay, we'll come back again maybe. At this point I'm relying on Alonso getting blue flagged. I seriously need Hamilton to get this pace there. Otherwise the race is screwed.
I'm like just sat in my chair now as if, you know, like every time those people retire and they always make a meme somehow. I've literally just become one of them. Oh.
Come on, blue flag. Give me a blue flag. Oh, give Hamilton a blue flag, brother.
Meanwhile, Perez is in 3rd.
Jesus Christ, we're doing that full season on the podium.
Well, I mean, he's had a podium in Russia before.
When's that blue flag? No, I might as well set it. I'm in last. Damn it!
Final lap.
Is it that wall there?
Yep.
Oh, as well as my woes couldn't get any worse, my DRS is closed.
Not that you were going to use it anyway, let's be honest.
Silver.
P6! I could have got 6th.
It's okay, we'll come back, we'll just come back stronger in Spain. Hopefully, maybe not. Just wish me luck. Well, tell me you can just go past the walls.
Yep, he's lapped Alonso.
So little time. You've got to be joking me. Oh, Haas gonna run away now, aren't they?
Yep. Could have clawed points back over Haas. They're now in 8th and 9th, which means they're going to be even further ahead. And for all we know, we might drop down positions in the constructors. I think we might, you know. Anyway,
Yeah.
Hamilton wins the Russian Grand Prix.
Not anyone cares.
In 2nd place is Daniel Ricciardo, and in 3rd is Sergio Perez.
Jesus Christ, that's actually good for you.
Only just so because I've cut to Perez and he's got Bottas and Raikkonen right up behind him. Oh,
Oh, that was awful.
it was more than awful.
Wait, what?
What do you mean?
Bottas is on podium.
On my screen it's Perez.
No, Bottas on mine.
Ericsson, not Ericsson. Perez. Are we seeing different podiums?
It might be.
Oh
No,
no,
'cause it's the
Valtteri's
same-
on it. Bottas is in
Yeah.
3rd.
There
What?
you go.
Okay, anyway, let's take a look at
Racing.
the championship standings.
Did Paris have a penalty?
They
no.
might got him at the final corner.
Oh yeah. Daniel Kvyat got a 5-6 penalty, I think I can guess why.
So then, in the end, I've dropped to 11th place in the championship. Meanwhile, you've hold 12th. However, Hulkenberg's a point behind you. As for the constructors, we're equal with Williams.
That's not good.
So we need a good race in Spain. And oh my god, shit. Let me just check the race director for incidents. Oh wow! Look at the first 3 incidents in the race director. Me for a collision with Ocon. Ocon for a collision with me. Perez with a collision with me. Ricciardo collision with Ocon. Verstappen collision with Vettel. Vettel collision with Verstappen. Ricciardo
Oh my god,
collision
go
with
down a
Ocon.
bit. Go down a bit.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Exceeded track limits. Exceeded track limits. Exceeded track limits. Multiple warnings, and you were surprised by that. And then
No,
it just
hasn't been anything big. I haven't done anything.
It just ends. Oh my god! 4 cars had a stop and go. You were one of them. Alonso
Jesus.
and Kvyat and you got 2. So technically, like 3 cars did. Anyway, so that ends a disastrous Russian Grand Prix. Join us next
Let's
time
not
in
do
Spain.
Russia.
Join us next
Oh, no.
time where we go to Spain and hopefully don't crash out whilst we're in 6th place with on like 3 laps to go. So yeah, if you watched
Do
us.
exactly that.
If you watch this, then the next race will be Tuesday at 6 o'clock. No, 5 o'clock-ish, because we're changing the times. 5 o'clock British time. And then Friday will be Monaco, so you do not want to miss that one. Even though it'll last like 10 seconds. You still don't want to miss that one.
Yeah, because probably one of us is going to pile drive someone into the first corner.
Yeah, the Monaco race is next Friday. I'd say you don't want to miss it, but it will last like 10 minutes, so you have to be there. 5 o'clock next Friday to get the full 10 minutes of the Monaco race. And then we'll see you soon. We'll see you then. Do you have anything to say, Ter?
You could probably just make it a little video for Monaco Grand Prix.
Hmm.
Tiny little video. Just a 2-second video of one pile running.
Alright, so goodbye everyone who's watching. Subscribe if you haven't for some reason. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't have subscribed. Like the video because we're awesome, and we'll see you on Tuesday. Yeah, don't unsubscribe to Lookman Ali's GT Sport.